evaluated Yale University School of Art website to understand what isn't working and where we can make improvements. During our evaluation, our goals were to understand the content on the website. Is it readable? Can users clearly understand the content presented to them? Is the content consistent with the main Yale University website? Is the navigation effective? Does it provide users with a clear overview of what the website offers? Overall, we wanted to understand what's working and what isn't. Our evaluation uncovered 5 main areas that are not working for the School of Art. First, there's an issue with the organization of content. The website's sporadic, content is duplicated and inconsistent across pages, and it's very hard to read with moving backgrounds and inconsistent color layouts. Second, we discovered the navigation is ineffective. Only a fraction of the web pages on the website are reflected in the navigation. It doesn't give a clear picture. The Yale University main web page is the standard for school information. The School of Art has conflicting course information, and there is also no metadata. Lastly, there's about 40 pages unpopulated on the website. It's important to make sure that we are presenting the same information across every website. Currently, there are some course descriptions on the School of Art website that do not match the main Yale website. The Art Course 142 has 2 different descriptions. It's hugely important to have the same descriptions across all websites to ensure students browsing for courses understand what they're potentially signing up for. When a disconnect like this occurs, it gives the impression that a business is unreliable. We suggest checking the main Yale website for updates every 3 months to ensure that students have the same up-to-date information. The navigation is a single left side panel with 18 pages to links. They are grouped alphabetically with no other indications of the many other pages the website has. On the opposite end, a direct-to-competitor, Harvard University, has a great example of a top-down navigation. The labels are clear and high-level with drop-downs of grouped content. This allows users to understand what the website has to offer without having to click around. We suggest implementing a navigation like this that has logical labels and drop-downs to allow users to browse information without multiple clicks. What do we mean by grouping related content? This website doesn't have any grouping of content. The navigation is simply an alphabetical list. Again, Harvard has a great example of this in their main high-level navigation. They have an admissions aid drop-down that drills into the secondary pages that are logically placed under the grouping. We suggest implementing the same type of content grouping. Allowing users to see everything the School of Art has to offer without any extra clicking is a great way to improve visibility. Many of the pages are loaded with content and very hard to follow. For example, the School of Art admissions page has 12 subsections on the page, 2 of which are duplicate titles. We suggest condensing information into related labels, much like the process suggested for the navigation. On pages that are loaded with content, we suggest adding drop-downs for subsection. This allows users to view the sections they want without scrolling back and forth and being overwhelmed with content. The School of Art website's creativity is one of its best features. It calls attention to what the school has to offer, but we have to keep the user's needs ahead of everything else. We suggest removing the GIF backgrounds and creating a style guide of the color boxes to ensure that the website has consistency and readability. Metadata is really important for search engine optimization. When potential students or customers are looking for an art school to attend, we want to make sure the search engine puts the Yale School of Art at the top of the list. We suggest adding metadata to every page to make sure users can always find what they're looking for. There are about 40 pages on the website that are not populated. Many of these pages are student or staff pages. We suggest if a page remains empty for more than 6 months, it should be deleted. This gives page creators plenty of time to populate it, but also implements a system so that the School of Art website isn't keeping unpopulated pages. During our evaluation, we found 5 major areas that were just not working. As we move forward, we want to make sure that the School of Art website is at its best for their users. A good website and positive user experience is a great reflection back on the business.